Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to talk about something very interesting. I have talked about this topic before, but I don't think I've spoken about it on my YouTube channel, but I have spoken about it. I haven't even spoken about it on my TikTok account, but we're going to discuss it today. We are talking about the Afrikaners, who are classified as white South Africans, which is a myth and a lie. The original coloreds were actually African people, colored people, who we defined as colored people, by the way. If you live in South Africa, you would know that. That term came when they were stripped of their identity by the Apartheid regime and they took their identity for themselves. Meanwhile, 200 prior, they did not want to associate themselves with that language because they said it was the Barsto language. I will include my claims for this. It's not even claims, it's fact. I will include my facts into this because even colored people who are aware of themselves know the story. Let's talk about the Africans, the African people in Namibia who speak Afrikaans. Okay, so I've included wonderful videos as always so that we can have a discussion. So please, if you haven't subscribed, guys, and you love my content and you love what I do, please subscribe, like, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.
Okay, so the comment I was addressing specifically said black people are crowding white people. Black people are in white people's spaces. The commenter didn't make any reference to colored people. However, I do have a sincere question. Aren't colored people in South Africa African people? And really, it's a sincere question because I thought so.
Nope, not all colored people in South Africa are Africans. Colored people were classified as colored after the 1948 Apartheid race-based laws. Before then, the term didn't exist. If it had, the man who introduced colonialism to South Africa would have been classified as a colored man. The man who launched the most aggressive drive for Europeans into South Africa would have been classified as mixed race. He would have been classified as a colored. He was in fact not born in Europe. He was born in Mauritius on a ship. His mother was the daughter of an Indian freed slave, and his father was Dutch. He was described as being dark-skinned with some Eastern features. The man I'm talking about is the same man who established the town Stellenbosch. Simon van der Stel, ladies and gentlemen, would have been classified as a person of color. He would have been classified as a colored, but he wasn't African at all. But because he was mixed race, he would have been classified as colored if he had been born during the apartheid race-based laws. So to conclude, no, not all mixed race people are African, not all mixed race people are colored, and not all people who consider them colored are in fact African. Go fight me.
So under the video in which South Africans and Namibians were fighting over the Danko song, I was reading through the comments and I noticed that there are some South Africans who don't know that we speak Afrikaans here in Namibia. Or there are some of them who are wondering why we speak Afrikaans here in Namibia. Let me give you a quick history lesson. So Namibia was colonized by the same apartheid government that colonized South Africa. Namibia was a German colony, and when Germany lost the war, it was stripped of its Namibian colony. And so the South African apartheid government was sent to Namibia to come and prepare Namibia for independence. But what did they do instead? Instead, they colonized Namibia instead of preparing us for independence. Actually, come to think of it, the League of Nations that mandated South Africa, the South African apartheid government to come and prepare Namibia for independence, they knew they were an apartheid government, a colonizer, but they sent a colonizer to come and free Namibia, to come and help Namibia prepare for independence. League of Nations did not do us justice there. I don't know what they did there, but yeah, that's a subject for another day. But yeah, we speak Afrikaans here in Namibia because, you know, apartheid government came to Namibia, and some of us, I had Afrikaans in school from grade 1 up to grade 10, and then grade 11 onwards, I had the option whether to do Afrikaans or not. So yeah, that's how Namibians speak Afrikaans. That's how Black Namibians speak Afrikaans. So Louis George here wants to make black Namibians look bad for speaking Afrikaans. But the irony of it all is that although Afrikaans is widely spoken in Namibia, it is not an official language. Meanwhile, in South Africa, Afrikaans is one of 11 official languages. That is just mind-blowing for me. I mean, why are you coming to preach to us here about speaking Afrikaans or not speaking Afrikaans when it is actually an official language in your country? For most of Namibians, we enjoy speaking Afrikaans because that's the mode of communication between the various indigenous groups. And so we enjoy speaking it freely and openly. Am I happy that colonialism happened? No, I'm not happy. But speaking the language of the oppressor, as you put it, does not take away anything from me, does not take away anything from any Namibian. So, yeah, I think go deal with South African issues and leave us Namibians who actually enjoy speaking Afrikaans to enjoy Afrikaans.
I agree with this 100%. And this is why non-black people from Africa think that they have a relation with us. They are quick to sibling us. Not only that, they're quick to tell Africans living in the diaspora that I'm more African than you because we're using the term African, because we're using the term South African, because we're using the term Nigerian that they coined on us. Remember, they already know that we're black. But in conversation, obviously the question, where are you from, may come up. This is when we should tell them our tribe. I am Xhosa. Ooh, now there's no relation. They cannot say, oh wow, you're my South African sister, or I'm also African, when they're not. All of us black people belong to a tribe that they have no rights to identify with. This is why colors with black blood need to take back their identity as Afrikaners. It's confused the enemy 2022, I'm Swati and Xhosa.